Hey guys, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in to my channel, Mini Movement Man. On today's episode, I want to show you some patterns for your upper body. Alright, so these are upper body conditioning movements. This is not a set routine. These are just patterns that you can incorporate into your existing movement practice or your existing routines. So I'm starting with the Pike Pushup. This is great for developing overhead strength or vertical pushing strength. There are a few key points to remember when we're doing this. When you start at the top of the movement, you want to have your shoulders fully elevated, and then when you come down, you want to put your shoulders into depression so that you're squeezing your lat muscles. Right there, my shoulders are depressed. When I go to the top, I fully elevate the shoulders. So once again, coming down, going up, elevating. Also, you want to get your forehead to the same point every time so you have a measurable marker, something consistent, so that you know you are doing your full rep. Once you do a bunch of these with your feet on the ground, then you can start bringing your feet up on objects. This is an elevated Pike Push-Up, and you can see here how the torso is trying to stay vertical. I'm trying to keep my elbows turned in as I come down to the ground and depressing the shoulders on my way down, elevating the shoulders when I go to the top. Up next, we have our shoulder circles. I am starting in a plank position and I am trying to put my scapula through all four ranges of motion that they can go in. Elevation, protraction, depression, retraction. So you can see here how my circles are moving simply in one direction. I'm focusing on trying to keep my lumbar spine as still as I can. I'm trying to isolate the movement just with the shoulders up top. And now I start doing my circles in the other direction. For those of you who haven't tried doing this move yet, you will probably have to get through a little coordination hurdle before you can really get the movement. You might not get too much range of motion at first, but the more you do it, the more connection you make from your mind to your body, the bigger your range of motion will get. Okay, now we're going to work on our fingertip push-ups. So this takes us away from our shoulder strength and moves us down to our hand and forearm strength. Now this is used in many different art forms, martial arts, gymnastics, but it's beneficial for the average person in the fact that it will help condition your wrists and help strengthen the muscles in your hand. I'm trying to get my fingers as close together as I can, and I'm trying to keep my palm up off the ground. As I come down, I'm keeping my elbows nice and close to my body and focusing on bringing my nose to that same point every time. Always try to get some sort of measurable marker whenever you do these movements so you know you are doing the same range of motion every single time. Alright, we have crow pose. Now we are getting into some hand balancing techniques. If you are interested in learning more about hand balancing, make sure you click on the link up above right now. Also, for conditioning the wrist, I will leave a link in the description to a video that I made about that. So this is crow pose. We are putting our inner thighs and resting them just above our elbows, and we are trying to come forward and balance on our hands. Now this is crane, And this takes a little more strength, I should say a lot more strength. You're focusing on trying to get your knees to stay on the back of your triceps, or if you can, get them way up into your armpits. You can see here I don't quite have that straight arm strength. My elbows are fully bent, but again, I'm working on these things as well. If you guys are interested in online personal training or have any questions about what I can offer for you, make sure you go in my description below for an email. I hope I inspired you to try to do something different yourself. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and as always, this is Mini Movement Man saying, be kind to one another. Peace.